Luck of you joining us, the first of a dozen on a Silver Collar Day. Set and ready. And racing, play the whistle, last away for Burnham, shows up and outbiter. There we go to Regal Tent, looking for room there as Go to Crow crosses the lead there now from Regal Tent for Burnham. Miss Arkansas with the play, the insiders play the whistle, Thrilling Petra followed back by What She Pay, and last of all Springtide on the swing, and Northern's leading trainer Schofield grabs it with Go to Crow, followed across there now by Regal Tent for Burnham. In behind play the whistles come from a mile. Then we go What She Pay and Springtide followed back there now by Thrilling Petra and Miss Arkansas towards the tail of the field. Off the 8 and 2 strong here, Go to Crow will do the job. We had 7 and next, didn't we? Regal Tent was right there. That's from the boxes here. You can see the 8 Rocket. Your favourites walked early, the 2 disappointing. Play the whistle. It's got home well. Might figure in the first 4, but the early speed here, the 8 just charges off. Go to Crow crosses him into the section there. Will beat the 7. The 1 and the 2's got home nicely, hasn't it, in the end after the slow beginning, but to Go to Crow from the Schofield kennels closing off about $3.60 at the end in an 18 and 58. So good clip, split 469, 13 and 89. The officials there, 8, 7, 1 and 2. And the second favourite grabbing the first of the day. Set to go. Bunny rolling up. Set, ready. And racing, Sandbuster slow, a bit of speed here with Prime to Dash, goes straight to the lead, Strap for Cash there as well, and behind them is Thrilling Chaos, whipping round the outside is Who's Alice, followed a length or two there, Thrilling checks out of the race at that stage. Agent Victor and Sand Queen on the swing though, and Prime to Dash, the money well placed. The inside comes Strap for Cash. Prime to Dash, Strap for Cash. Then we go Sandbuster, followed back there by Who's Alice. Who's Alice followed home by Agent Victor. Long way from them, Sand Queen and Thrilling Chaos. Too good your fave. Number 3. We'll beat the 2 and the 1, so the top of the page here. And then we had the 8 Who's Alice to make up the first 4. And a Prime to Dash caps off a couple of nice minor placings off the boxes. It gets away nicely too. On the swing we picked them up here and moved out, gave the 2 a look. The inside Strap for Cash, that'll improve the run, and the big leggy Sandbuster has got to the line well. Then we go back to Who's Alice. 3, 2, 1 and 8, 18 and 83 was the winner's time here. There, and we'll get those splits for you. 474, 1409. Here they are at the hop. Geez, leggy, isn't it? That Sandbuster. The speed Strap for Cash, and out wide of the track there is Prime to Dash. He ended up in about box 8 there in the run up the back straight. Into the bend they go. Strap for Cash, whipping around the outside. Prime to Dash. Pam Schofield there, and we're all but set to go. The third, Bunny about to roll. Race 3. Set. Racing, Lachlan Valley astride, slow fancy. Millie shows a bit of early speed, and outbiter. There we go to Gold for Thighs. The insiders Frizzle Frazzle, Julia Norris, one charging the paint. Lachlan Valley getting a bit of a shuffle there. Cha-Cha Chainsaw further back in transit there. Paradise City, Thrilling Ray up the back with Gold for Thighs. Up they come. Fancy Millie does it. Fancy Millie in here from a Frizzle Frazzle. Then we've got it tight here. We've got Cha-Cha Chainsaw, Lachlan Valley back there. Thrilling Ray, Paradise City followed home there by Gold for Thighs, and Julia Norris failed to flatter again. No doubt about it, the 9 off and gone here. Fancy Millie will do it and do it well. Frizzle Frazzle, another bold run from the 3. Close to minors, close to 3rd and 4th here. But off the box, as you can see, Cha-Cha was a little bit slow there, the 2. Just tucked in behind them at the early leg there too, Fancy Millie. And has jumped and ran nicely here. The inside of runners, we've got Lachlan Valley. Whipping round the outside, Frizzle Frazzle. And back there to Cha-Cha Chainsaw, who gets to the line all right, but they weren't going to catch Fancy Millie. Where's Pedro Sweet Fancy for repeat, and Lois Henley does the job over the 3 Frizzle Frazzle for and we're all set to go. Race number 4. Bunny rolling up 318 metres, set to break. Favourite off the 1. Racing done. Robin, you catches it nicely with as fast as, and a bit of speed up there too is Showtime Mattis out wide of the track to World Cup Mister, followed back in transit there by Looney Lee. The outside of Looney Lee making up a bit of ground is Sharona, and dropping towards the tail of the field is Miss Shindy. Another one there is Still No Wives on the corner out wide. World Cup Missile Kick. World Cup Miss done. Robin, you. Then we go to, we've got Showtime Mattis followed back there by Sharona. That's been followed further back. The next runner was Miss Shindy. Back in transit we would have had as fast as Still No Wives was back there, and Looney Lee was back there as well. nicely today to win the race, didn't it? The 7, and certainly has done it and done it nicely. And that being World Cup Miss will beat the 1. I think we had the 6 across there, didn't we? There, the value runner in the race, that being Showtime Mattis. And then back to the 5, wasn't it, to Sharona? 7, 1, 6 and 5, 19 flat, splits 4.69, and to the post in a 14 and 31. Likes to draw out wide, this dog, and it certainly has done it and done it nicely here, beating the red and Dunrobin. You could run the 6 Showtime out. It just pops up every now and then, and Sharona has improved that line of 6th with the 4th here is from the lids. You can see inside and out jump the 1 and the 8, and they just squeeze a few up in behind here, looking for a bit of room. There was Looney Lee. There was just nowhere to go, just missed away Looney Lee. That was the end of the section for her. Round the outside goes World Cup Miss, and tucked in between them. Bit of trouble with the Seeing Excuses. Then up, green light flashing, race 5, 5:27 this one. Set and ready. And racing, Hololicious gets away quite nicely. The inside there is Lamados, and Creamy Rice does show up there early in between. Around the outside we go to Delishon Ubika, followed the rail there by Jubilee Line. That's followed the paint there. Hololicious has got a shuffle back there to Creamy Rice, and last Parnell missed. Down the back they go, and Expenditures open them up for Craig here big time. Expenditures, Seeing Excuses. Then we go back there now to Delishon Ubika. Further back there is the Jubilee Line, Lamados. All Expenditure the corner. Rail opens up, Seeing Excuses. Expenditure, Seeing Excuses. Then we go Delishon Ubika, Jubilee Line. Back there was Hololicious. Long way back there, Creamy Rice is followed home there by Parnell Mist, Lamados. Gee, it opened them up, didn't it, to the 5. Good money. Around about $14 and 3s in the end for Expenditure. And has just done the job on them going into the first bend here. And raced right away has Expenditure. Very, very easy. The 2 got home nicely, Seeing Excuses. And then we had Delishon Ubika and Jubilee Line, 5, 2, 7 and 4, the way we saw them to the wire. And a nice performance by Bon Rivette Reason for the Craig team. And over the 2 we're Seeing Excuses, the Oregon team, in the 7. Delishon Ubika, Linda Martin off the boxes. Been a stride, so hasn't it, to the 5. The 8 Creamy Rice hopped out, but as I say, she just needed to cross. There's not a lot of her. Look at her leaking it up there, 21.5 against Expenditures 30. So all but boxed and set here for race 6. Bunny rolling up. Favourite Kalara's Fancy off the 3. Set and ready. And racing, Kalara's Fancy gets away fairly. It's a good early charge here. The inside there we go to Winsome Jolie, and out wide Ali Funk. Ali Funk's found the lead here now from Jetson Jean, so a couple of roughies get away there on Cornwall Road, and Shaky Bake out wide the track. The inside is Kalara's Fancy, plenty to do, ascending force. Gap in the field, there we go, Beatrix Kiddo, and last of all there Winsome Jolie. Off the top they come, and Ali Funk chased at every stride there by Jetson Jean's. Gap in the field there, Cornwall Road and Shaky Bake. Up they come, Ali Funk will get home. Ali Funk, Jetson Jeans. Then we go to that next runner, Shaky Bake, has been followed home here now. We would have had Kalara's Fancy. Then we had Ascending Force. Further back there would have been Beatrix Kiddo and Winsome Jolie. Ali Funk, Craig's on fire. He's found a box of meat, hasn't he? Won the previous with Expenditure about 13 or 14s. This is off and gone. This Bon Rivette Reason litter, as I say, week in and week out. You got them one day and you haven't got them the next. They front up. Next time it'll run last. But it's done the job well today. Has Ali Funk all the way. All the way. Has been beaten Jetson Jeans. That was big money as well. It was 14s and $2.60. Then who have we got there? The 5, is it? No, next across. Shaky Bake, the visitor. Well done there to John. And then the 1875 and 130 and 66, 479 first section, 1573, and to the post in A, what have we got up there, 1493. So it's a charge into that first bend. They got spat and whacked. They were going up in the air like I don't know.